Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Unusual Findings, where we've managed to get rid of whatever one of these his sister was using the phone. It's now here with Kevin. It seems as though we can make some sort of prank call now, but we need to know who to call. We also need to keep tracking down all this stuff that went missing from the tree house to one of these guys' houses. We need to find all the things we need to trap the alien. There is a lot to do, and I was actually thinking off camera, it'd be kind of cool if there was like a little notebook thing where it would tell you all the things you've got to do, similar to what we had in Lucy Dreaming, if you guys watched that, where it would tell you, you know, essentially the goals, the puzzles that you have to solve, because there's a lot to keep track of, and it is a bit much, to be honest, to keep track of without having a note of it. Obviously we could manually write it down, I suppose, but an in-game one would be cool. We've tried going up here, haven't we? That dialogue line is weirdly quiet compared to everything else.
Is he blind?
No, he's watching his Ben-Hur VHS tapes. When he's in that mood, he can't focus on anything else.
Alright, so Jason Fenderson was saying as well that there is a way into one of the houses, and that we saw it at the beginning of the game, I believe, where the guys climbed on like a piece of trellis or like plants or something. And that actually sounds familiar, so I wonder if we can figure out exactly where that was. Not sure whose house it would be. It's not Nick's street. We've got Tony's street and we've got Vinny's street. One of them has the tree house, so it could be that one, I suppose. We've also got to find the extension cord for this guy, or find a way to remove the extension cord from the bridge area. We need something to cut that, and we don't have anything as of yet. Oh, is this it? Oh yeah, look, to Tony's room. Okay. Right, yeah, I remember now, we came from here, didn't we? There's a Geiger counter here.
What's this?
This is my new Geiger counter. I modified it. It's really sensitive.
What are you supposed to do with it?
It measures radioactivity levels. If you get near something radioactive, it'll start clicking and whining and stuff.
Cool.
Alright, it might be worth taking that if we can. Oh, I see, it's on the side.
Great idea.
I thought it was on the floor.
If the alien comes from space, chances are he's been exposed to all kinds of radiation. We should be able to detect him with this.
Him? Or his spaceship?
Ooh, that could be useful.
His ship, his pet, his socks. Anything that came from space should have higher rad levels than normal and set off the Geiger counter. The faster and louder it beeps, the closer you are to the radioactive source.
Rad levels.
That could be actually really useful. We've got a Top Cruise cartridge here.
This game sucks. Landing on the carrier is almost impossible.
It's a Top Gun reference, isn't it? Can we take it?
May I have it?
Yeah, sure. But I have to warn you, my cousin gave it to me because it's broken. Supposedly, when you turn it on, the screen just goes blue or white. I guess he wanted me to repair it, but I don't have anywhere to test it.
I mean, we've got our console in our room, right? So we might be able to use that. Again, that's another thing added to the list that we've got to do, and this is what I'm talking about with like no way to track it.
It's off.
Can we turn it on?
I turn it on.
We can. Can we look at the computer?
It's Tony's computer. He's got some pretty cool games.
Okay.
It's a Commodore 64C. It's got a whole 64 kilobytes of RAM.
Nice.
All the memory anyone would ever need on a computer.
Yeah, we
I wish I had one of these at home.
Ever.
I would be playing all day long.
I heard there are really good graphic adventures for personal computers. They're like a movie, but a video game.
Pretty cool.
Nah, graphic adventures are lame. I like racing games.
Of course. Can we
This
use
is
it?
no time to play with the computer.
Oh,
You
come on.
always come up with the lousiest excuses to keep us from playing with this thing.
I think preventing an alien invasion is a pretty good excuse.
Alright, so it doesn't look as though any of the tools are here.
Please don't open that. If my grandmother sees you, she'll be mad at me. I'm supposed to be grounded.
Okay.
We're all grounded, it seems. Anything in the bed?
Tony's bedspread has ponies on it.
Yeah, my grandmother gave me this bedspread for my birthday. She thinks ponies are cool.
Can we,
I don't want to carry that around.
Okay, no. Alright, looks like that might be all we can do in here. That's joined up with the TV, it's not a separate hotspot, so let's head out. So we've got a cartridge, so I'm thinking we can either use that on our console, or maybe we can trade it in at the comic book store, in the little thing. So is it Vinny's house where all the stuff is? One of these guys definitely took all of the stuff to their house.
It's my front door. I think my cover is still good. Better not go blowing it.
Okay. So we can go to the treehouse. Can we try and like trigger that bit of dialogue again about the loot?
We use that to store comics, gadgets, and other cool stuff.
Can we...
I don't want to carry that around.
Okay, I mean we could talk to these guys.
We should talk.
Can we do like a recap or
What do
anything?
you think?
Oh yeah, so maybe we can do this rather than have like a notebook or something. How are we going to build an alien trap?
How are we going to build an alien trap?
With a lot of work. The way I see it, a hole with a bear trap inside and a net above it sounds like overdoing it.
We are dealing with unknown forces. We should take all the safety precautions we can if we don't want him to escape.
Okay, so to get the hole, we're going to need the bull, and that means beating that game, which means we're going to have to get the extension cord to get the answer of how to beat the game or whatever it is. The bear trap, I think there was one in the ranger's place, wasn't there? And then the net was at the farm. How are we going to lure the alien?
How are we going to lure the alien to our trap?
That's a great question.
What about food? Everybody loves food.
We don't know what he eats, if he eats at all. I don't think he's familiar with our planet. Maybe we could find his ship or something he needs.
Okay. Where do you think the alien comes from?
Where do you think the alien comes from?
I don't know. I missed his license plate.
He came from outer space. That's all we know. We can only speculate as to his origin. In fact, there's a chance that he's not even an alien, just a man-made robot.
Fair.
I don't think so. He wasn't speaking any human language.
Doesn't mean
Also,
anything.
that would be so lame.
Alright, do you think we should try to communicate with the alien?
Do you think we should try to communicate with the alien?
Yes, we most definitely should try to communicate with him.
After we're sure he can't move. You remember what happened to that guy in the woods?
Yeah.
You've got a point. We will talk with him once he's in our trap.
Okay, so plan of action. Get the extension cord,
We have to keep going.
but we're going to need something
Sure.
to cut the tie or whatever it is that's holding it in place. We're going to need the bear trap, which I'm guessing we're going to get from the ranger's place. We're also going to need the rope from... There's this big crater here. Can we use this thing?
The Geiger counter is not picking up any radiation from there.
Okay. So let's try the ranger's station again, see if we can figure out this bear trap. So there it is.
This bear trap is old and in real bad shape.
Can we have it if it's old?
Okay.
Hey, that's evidence. Leave that where it is.
Okay, so I think we're going to have to try and figure out how to make this not be evidence. Grab him. I'm not going to do that.
Hello.
Hi, kids.
Hello. Can you call... I think we did this, didn't we? Can we take the bear trap?
Can we take the bear trap?
No, that is evidence.
Can you lend it to us? We'll bring it back, we promise.
No, I will not lend a bunch of kids an illegal trap that is, in fact, evidence in a very complicated case.
So, I guess that if we ask you to lend us a shotgun, the answer would also be no, right?
You guessed right.
I told you the one with the glasses was a smart one.
Alright, so...
Can you at
We
least
did
call
this,
the
didn't
central
we?
station and ask if someone was sent to check Green Woods?
Okay.
We already did this and they said no.
Samantha?
Yes, Troy.
Was someone sent to the Green Woods tonight?
No, Troy. Did something happen?
Nah, it's just some kids trying to prank me. Good night, Samantha.
Good night, Troy.
Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Is there anything in
Goodbye,
here
kids.
that we can look at?
It's a map of the city and the surrounding forest. Now that I think about it, this one is much better than the one we have at the treehouse.
Mental note, steal the map from the ranger station.
Or ask for a copy.
Can we ask for a copy? Is that a thing?
Hello.
Hi, kids.
It's not a thing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, kids.
There's a mounted head.
It's the head of an elk. It's kinda creepy.
I like it. Reminds me of Evil Death, too.
We've got a phone.
It's the ranger's phone. I guess no one is having a bear emergency at midnight.
Ah, I wonder if we can do a prank call to here.
I can't reach it. They probably won't let me use it anyway.
How would we get their phone number?
You guessed
though?
right, kiddo.
Is there like a phone book anywhere or something that we can use to get the number?
Hello.
Hi, kids. I'm kind of busy trying to write my novel. Go talk with Ranger Troy over there.
Okay, yeah, we also have to help with the writing somehow.
Forget it.
Okay, see ya.
See ya. Is there anything...
This is what Ranger Jack has been writing.
So how are we possibly going to get a phone number for this
The
place?
calendar is marked for a hunting season and a few other events. Like the Purple Pumpkin Festival and Lizard Day.
Okay. Does anywhere have like a phone book? I'm trying to think if we've seen one anywhere. I'm not sure if we have. Alright, let's I don't know if we can get back to our room, by the way, to use the... There's also this guy. Can we drop this into here?
Want to trade your game in the trading club?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it's a great game.
Well, first, we have to see if it works.
Oh, no.
It doesn't.
Just give him a minute. It will start at any moment.
You have to pretend you don't want it to work for it to work. That's like
If
the
the
golden
game
rule.
doesn't work, then you can't trade it.
Okay, so we're going to have to... Wait, is it... How do we take our game back?
I'll keep my game even if it doesn't work.
Alright, so we're going to have to try and find a way to fix it, maybe? Wait, did they have a phone or anything in here? They did not, I don't think. Okay. Oh, this guy's got a phone. Can we talk to this guy?
Hello?
Or is it a radio? I don't know.
Get lost, morons. I'm busy right now.
Hey, chill. You don't need to be impolite.
Yeah.
Too bad I'm impolite. What are you going to do about it?
Complain?
That's what I thought. Chicken.
Don't you ever call me chicken again.
What are you going to do about it? Chicken.
I mean, can we, like... We could punch him, but I feel like maybe we don't do that unless it's like an absolute last resort thing. How do we get back into our bedroom? Can we even get back into our bedroom? Is that even a thing? We do have the games console there, so... I mean, is there a way of getting back from the treehouse back to our bedroom? We used, like, the zip wire before. But I don't know that we can use that again to get back. It doesn't really look like it. No. Okay. So we need something that would allow us to get rid of that extension cord off of the... I mean, unless we can use the wrench, but I think we tried that. Pretty sure we tried that. Okay. I mean, we've also got the farm where there's the net, right? So we've got the net here, although we've got to try and figure out a way to get this farmer guy off of the hammock to make it back into a net. So can we find a way to get rid of him?
Hi, Earl.
Hey, kids.
Lovely not to be outside, isn't it?
Can you loan us some weapons?
Can you loan us some weapons?
No. There are two things that a man should never let another person take from him.
Yeah, weapons
His
and his
weapon
wife.
and his wife.
We remember
That
this.
order of priority. I mean, if someone took your wife, it could be painful, but at least you can't shoot you in the face with her.
Okay, is that a fishing net?
Is that a fishing net?
Yeah, but it's clean. Almost no fish stink on it.
Can you lend us your fishing net?
No, I'm using it. Besides, what do you want it for?
To catch something with it?
Yeah.
Let me think about it. No, I'm too comfy.
Okay, fine, goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Alright, we've got, what have we got? Nothing that could help us, I don't think. We must be missing something somewhere. Some sort of like knife or scissors, something that can let us get that extension cable off the back of the van. Tony Street. We've been to Tony's. We've climbed in the window at Tony's. There was nothing there. It's got to be Nick's. It's got to be.
Geiger counter started to beep.
Oh. Oh, is it this hedge? We theorized
I can
there
only
was...
see a badly maintained hedge. This kind of shrub is really dense.
Buxus sempervirens, commonly known as boxwood.
We theorized there was something about this hedge.
The hedge is too thick to find something in without knowing where you should be looking. The hedge...
Okay, so it looks like we can't... So there's definitely something in there, but I don't know how we actually get to it. The only other thing is this phone book. I don't know if they had a phone book here. There is a telephone here, which is weird because he's using a different phone.
I can't make a phone call if someone else is using the phone.
Alright, let's see if maybe just looking at the phone means we can call them.
Hello!
Hi, guys.
Who are you planning to call?
Today it's the morgue, the funeral home, and the cemetery.
This week has been all about dark humor.
Yeah, it's starting to get old. If you have a number, I'm open to suggestions.
Yeah, I mean, see, it doesn't say, like, you can't select anyone in particular
Goodbye.
to call.
Bye, guys.
Okay, fine. We're obviously missing something somewhere. We can't go upstairs. I don't know where these items are that were taken from the treehouse. I would imagine they're up here, but the dad's perhaps in the way to be able to get to the bedroom.
Looking for Nick and his crowd. You can't go out.
Alright, well, I'll tell you what, guys, we are out of time anyway, so we'll try and figure this out in the next one.
Is he...
But yeah, I mean, we made a little bit of progress in this one. We got the Geiger counter and this Top Cruise cartridge, and yeah, we'll just carry on. I feel like we're close to figuring something out, but we're obviously missing a key item somewhere. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons: Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Kumadin, Paul Leone, Flossie the Sheep, Jonathan Connolly, and Chrissy. And I'll see you next time.